G'day team and welcome. Today I want to talk to you about how to deepen client relationships. So fresh off a call today with my boardroom clients, and we ran through a really interesting training called Upgrade Your Client, because I think a lot of us in the industry are playing it small when it comes to really assessing our clients and whether they're the types of clients we actually want to work with. And so if you've been following me for a while, you know I talk a lot about niching and really playing in a certain marketplace or a certain sector within your marketplace to become, known as a go-to person for your clients in that marketplace, to really understand your clients' needs and your problems and that sort of thing. But what we actually did with our boardroom clients today was actually went, okay, well, you've chosen a niche, or you've chosen a market sector or a couple of different market sectors to play in with your business. But are you actually aware that there are different types or different grades of clients within each of those market sectors? And so we went through, bleeding, slipping, stable, and leading in terms of different types of clients that play within that niche or that market sector that you've chosen. And so it's a really eye-opening exercise, because I don't think a lot of us actually recognize that there's different types of clients that actually play within certain market sectors. And so we went through that exercise and got my clients really quite clear on, maybe you're really working with bleeding and slipping clients and you don't want to do that anymore because they don't have the money to pay you, or they're really needy, or they're really annoying, or whatever. And got my clients thinking about, well, okay, let's move from bleeding and slipping into stable and leading. Or maybe there's an opportunity with clients who are bleeding and slipping who you can really help and capitalize on and really become known as a go-to consultant to help them, those types of clients. So really interesting activity that I did with my clients today around just sort of segmenting the different types of clients that can be within a certain market sector. So that's kind of the first thing. The second thing is we ran through an exercise on how to deepen client relationships. And I think it's a real missed opportunity at the moment that, we've got a lot of work on. There's a big pipeline of work coming through, and we have a great opportunity at the moment to secure work from awesome A-grade clients, but also not only to secure work from awesome A-grade clients, but also to cement ourselves as trusted advisors and becoming the go-to consultants for those clients. I think we're falling into the trap at the moment of, finding the work, delivering the work, and moving on. Finding the work, delivering the work, and moving on. And not recognizing that there are clients that we are working with at the moment that could be clients in our business for the next 5, 10, 15 years if we really cement those relationships now, if we do the client relationship piece now. And so a really interesting exercise that I did with my clients today was around actually understanding your client's world at a deeper level. Like, what are their pain points? What are their frustrations? Like, what are their frustrations and their fears and their wants and their aspirations? And actually picking a client base or picking a client avatar and really diving into that client avatar to understand at a deeper level. And so I think it really stretched my clients' brains today to kind of really start to think about that. But I think, we have such a great opportunity at the moment. If we're not capitalizing on great client relationships, we're not being smart about how we're setting our business up for the future. And so a great activity that we did was, okay, well, let's write down all of the problems and frustrations that your clients have, because that's easier, right? That comes to us easy. Like, clients often tell us when they're frustrated, when they're annoyed, their problems, their frustrations, all those sorts of things. And so quite easy to write a list of frustrations and problems down. But what you can do with that list is actually then go, oh, wow, okay, I have a whole list of stuff here that I can actually, if I can turn that around and explain to my client how I can help solve that problem or that frustration, and I can do that 3 or 4 or 5 times in terms of, here are your top 5 problems and frustrations, and here's how I can solve them, or here's how I can turn that into a want or an aspiration for you. That's gold. Like, you're showing your client that you actually care, that you've taken the time to understand their world and their needs and their frustrations. But more importantly, I understand your world enough that these are the things that you're annoyed and frustrated by. And by the way, here's how I can solve them. That is so powerful, because your clients see that you care, that you've gone to the effort, but also that you can solve the very things that they're frustrated by. And so the more times you can do that, the more times you can think about your client relationships through that lens and through those eyes, the more that you're, again, cementing yourself as a trusted advisor and the go-to person for your clients. So I think we have a real opportunity at the moment to really cement key client relationships. And I think most of us are wasting it because we're so busy and we're stuck in delivery that we're not thinking strategically about our client relationships and who we want in our books in the next 5, 10, 15 years' time. So I think big opportunity for you at the moment, if you're willing to do the work and actually turn your clients' problems and frustrations and build a business around, or build a business that solves those things for your clients. That's it for me today, team. Look, if you want to keep doing this journey on your own, we have heaps of free resources for you to keep doing that, podcast, YouTube, website, etc., etc. But if you'd like some help building an amazing business, I'd like to invite you to join our boardroom coaching program. So yeah, if you'd like some help building an amazing business, just comment the word boardroom below and let's have a chat about how I can help you grow faster.